And we live. What's up? PA Patriot checking in. We're going to run us some cons, baby. Fire up this bad boy. There it goes. What's up, everybody? What's going on? So, I'm going to run these cons from the Dredge run last week. Got the micro dream mat up top here. Want to make sure you get out the bubbles. You don't want your gold floating away, baby. That's right. Everything's set right, leveled up, running at 8.5 degrees. We got some jet dry, cascade, or whatever you want to call it in there, rinse agent, ready to go. Scott Sharp's in the house. What's going on? Vegas Paranormal. How's everybody doing? Lewis S., Blister and Barnacles, Joseph Knowlton. We've been rapping. Rich A3 Skyler stopped in. Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinker and Fun. He's in the house. Justin M. stopped by. He said he couldn't be here, but peace out, everybody. Very cool. Mick H. was here. He left us a like. It's getting late over there in the UK. Kenny's in the house. So we got Judge Con. Good quarter of a bucket. Get him run through this sluice, see what we got. If you want to come up, make sure you leave a message in chat. The link's posted at the top. Marshall Van Zant is in the house. How you doing, Marshall? Trying to see how much gold we got out of that hole, man, at Fox Creek. Had a really good time down there at the Lucky Strike at the mine. Spring Dirt Fling 2023 with Jericho and Badger Exploration, Gold Eagle Prospecting. AU Guys was there. Peas, Hobbies, and things. A whole bunch of people, man. Josh from Native Arizona Adventures. Turn this down a little bit, just a little bit. Vendetta Prospecting in the house. What's up, Mike? How are you, brother? Seeing if we got any shiny, man, from that Dredge trip. Got the new PA Patriot skull up here. Couple of shovels in that bad boy. Need a pick now. Lewis S. is in the house. I see some lead already. And there's a piece of shiny in there. Wetted up the material. Exchanging nicely. Keep an eye on the water in the tank here. Make sure we just, material displacement, fill up the water. So we panned out like a quarter. We pulled something like this out of the top of the bucket, and then we panned it out, man. We found like 20, 30, 40 pieces of gold in there. They were small, a couple nice little flakes. We put it back in there. So we wanted to see what was in here. Running it through the dream mat, the micro dream mat. Definitely got some lead shot in there. It'll be a quick one though. There's not a whole bunch of material here. Definitely a lot of black sand, man. Gareth, how you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping in. Mark Kanowski, representing Nutmeg Prospectors. Very cool you stop by, man. Those of you who don't know, Nutmeg Prospectors goes up on Hit B's channel all the time. I always see him over there. Really appreciate you stopping in. Told Walt that I would get through this from WK Prospecting. Let me see something real quick. We got guests. We got guests. Speaking of WK Prospecting, there's Walt. Walt's in the house.
Hello, everyone. How's everybody
What's going on,
tonight?
brother?
Oh, just hanging out on the porch out here.
All right, we running these cons, Walt. See what we got,
Yeah,
man.
I seen that.
You must have let that one slip by. That's a cool looking rock, man. So Walt was kind enough to let me stay underwater for like an hour or so with his dreads and the mask on, man. I had such a great time, man. What a blast. Thank you so much for that, Walt. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, no problem, brother. It's a good learning experience. I created a monster.
Yes, you did. Now we got to figure out how to buy Dredge and get Mrs. Patriot to approve it.
I hear you, brother.
Some really cool looking rock out of there, Walt.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So we classified this down at the creek. Was that 1/8 inch you left it at, Walt? Is that what we used, the 1/8 inch classifier?
1/4 inch. I think it's 1/4 inch.
Lots and lots of black sand. Figure we'll run it through the sluice here and get it cleaned up.
Yeah, that thing was loaded with black sand.
Yeah. Put a little water in there.
Hey, PA, I got a quick question for you here. How do I see everybody's chat?
You either have to open another device or go to the comments.
Okay.
Yeah. Wrench came in. Keep digging. It's in here.
Oh, man.
I have a
Oh, there we go.
tablet that I read over here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in there. Let's see. Wrenches in here. Keep digging. Blistering. Let's see. Intro. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of them in there.
Jamie's in there talking about my my sluices that I made out of a road sign. Actually, Tortuga Lisa got the first one of them. I got to pick up another rack to bend them sluices tomorrow, and then I got a couple more to make. Space Miners in the house. Eagle Eye. Kenny is in the house. What's up, brother? Hope everything's going well. Walt.
Yeah, I just hanging out. I wasn't able to get me a load, so I'm just hanging out here at my brother's house.
Mm.
You know, like I told you, he just lives like 15 minutes from Lucky Strike, so.
Yeah. Man, I would be at Lucky Strike every day. I live that
That's
close.
me. That would be me if I lived this close to it, that's for sure.
I'm looking at wetsuits already, brother. Found some nice ones though. Not too expensive. $100.
I told you, shop around. Just
Yeah, the
going.
O'Neill ones are looking pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, I gave a little more than I should have for mine, but I went to the local scuba shop there in Knoxville, and uh, it was the new neoprene, and they say that's the best and easier to get on and easier to get off, and it's
Yeah, it
definitely
wasn't
pretty
too
easy
bad.
to get on and off.
18 awesome people in the house. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too good last night. I was going to do this last night. I think I overate. If you guys want, man, get over there and check out um, Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. He goes in the mines over there. Most of them are flooded out, but yeah, he gets in there, man. Goes down in them crazy mines. Great channel. Great guy. Exchanging real nice. Seeing some lead shot up in here.
Seeing some lead shot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. Eagle Eye prospecting. That's
Mm-hmm.
new one to me. I don't know him. I check him
Pick
out.
me
I
up.
see Mr. Sharp. I see Mr. Sharp's in the house.
Yes, sir. Pick me up a new PA skull at the truck stop. Remember I was telling you about them? A couple shovels in there. Yes, sir. It's hard to see with the water running. We'll definitely go through these a couple times, you know. Maybe not tonight, but
You seen any
gotta be.
color in there yet?
I saw one or two pieces. Gets hiding in that black sand, you know.
Yeah.
Turn it down just a notch.
Yeah, we hit on a pretty good spot. The bedrock is only about 2 to 3 feet down, and then a piece of it was sticking up, and so we just worked off the bedrock, punched the hole, and then I got him geared up and put him in the hole and let him go at it, and he finished out running out a whole tank of fuel. It was funny because I just tapped on his shoulder to get him to come up, and
Yeah.
and and that and my dredge cut off.
Yeah. As soon as you tapped me and I stood up, boop, it went right off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple pieces back here on the tape line. Small though. Really fine. Yeah, I'm seeing some color in there now, brother. Lots of lead too. We don't like air bubbles.
Yeah, and I found out that everybody had been cleaning off below that big bedrock, and nobody's really hit above it. So
Might be worth getting back there
Yeah.
before,
Yep.
before Tony does.
Yeah.
So, I got to get the right dates from Jericho, but I'm going down there in June too. I'll be down there. I'm gonna drop off that
Yeah.
pop up to
They're
Jericho.
having that. Yeah, they're having that Gold Fest in June.
Hmm.
1st of June there at Lucky Strike.
Is that the 1st of June?
If anybody can come down and yes, I think it's the first, ain't it? First week of June.
Yeah, I gotta look. Jericho sent me the dates the other day.
Yeah. Whatever it is, come
See,
down and check it out. That's that place down there. They treat you like family. They treated me like family. I was there for 12 weeks last summer, so yeah, they treat me like family. It's just, got good food to eat, and they got a bathhouse and washer and dryer to wash your clothes, and they got full hookup for those that's got campers, and they got tent sites with electric and water, and then if you
hmm,
want to do the rural thing, they got those as well.
yep. I
It's
got
an awesome place to go.
my reservation for July 4th.
Yeah, me and the wife, we got it reserved for June and July. Supposed to have a big fireworks show in July. They
Oh,
didn't get
that's
to
gonna
shoot
be
them
cool.
off last. Yeah, they didn't get to shoot them off last year, so they're gonna have twice as many this year.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yep.
Definitely got some lead shot in there, brother. They
I
must be
like to see
popping
the
them
lead
shotguns
shot.
off. Yeah, let me grab the camera. Let's take a look at it.
Oh yeah.
There's definitely some lead shot in there.
Yep. Well, you cleaned that bedrock pretty good down that one section you cleared off.
Yeah, I cleared that down to nothing. There was nothing there. I was pulling it apart actually. Kept following that crack in that all the way across all the way across there. T Reps in the house. How you doing, brother? Cheryl Green's in here. Indiana Glitter Getter. Scotty, he's in here. Who else we got in here? Let me look back. Hey, Keep Diggins in here. Jamie said he's going to go down the mine with Gareth. Ooh, that's going to be cool. Thank you for stopping by, Cheryl. I appreciate it.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way I can keep up with Chad is to run the other device here.
Yeah, I'm just on my phone, so I'm Monday. Hopefully, I can get me a load and get back out there on the road.
Yeah, that would be good. Got to get out there and make that money so you can keep mining.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
it
only,
right there.
yep, this is only a part-time hobby.
Yeah, keywords hobby.
Yes, sir.
It can get expensive, but it's a lot of fun. I sure do enjoy it.
I do too. I just picked up the camper today. Well, I did a little shirt on that if you want to check it out.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, I was excited, man. We were there for 3-4 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And the guy that they took that sent me out, they do like an orientation and all.
right.
So went out there with him, and I'm asking him all kinds of questions about winterization and all that, and he has no answers for me. So they finally called in a guy who was off today, and he helped me out, man, and explained everything to me. I'm like, thank you, because the guy didn't know what he was talking about. I wanted to learn how to blow out the hot water heater tank and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's got like a 30-gallon hot water heater tank and a 30-gallon clean water, 30-gallon wastewater, 30-gallon toilet tank. So I
Right.
bought the whole hook. I bought the hookup so we can just plug it in and do it right there at Lucky Strike.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about all that.
Right. I did notice at the rest stops they have a tank there too. You can empty out if you have to,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool, and get water. What is
Does
that?
yours have the filtration in it? You find a nugget?
No, I got a penny.
Oh, a penny.
Yeah,
Cool.
73. Some cloud. I think we found that the other day, didn't we? Yeah, 1973. Check that. Come from the creek, baby. Seeing some shiny dancing around there. Not a whole lot though. It must be buried. How's the missus doing? What?
I talked to her earlier, and she was headed out to check on her mom at that facility she's in,
Mm-hmm.
but haven't talked to her since. So she usually spends a couple hours with her at least, so or
Right.
longer. She had to work earlier today.
Rock Butcher's in the house. There she is, right there.
All
Hey,
right.
Katie, what's up?
Hey, wifey.
Sh- they're saying Shaz is lurking around here somewhere too. She's driving. She said.
Uh,
Mark Miller's in the house. How you doing, Mark? Running a little Dredge cons. Yeah, definitely see some shiny dancing around in there now, brother. Getting down to the end here.
yeah, just so everybody knows, I'm the W in WK. They see if you see Walter Newberry pop up there, I'm on my cell phone. I'm out and about. But I'm the
Hmm.
W in WK, and then Katie is the K.
Awesome. Bring out the little RPE scoop.
Hello, everybody. I seen several of them shouting out at me there. I got to flip back and forth to see the chat. So,
Right. T-Rep's in here. How you doing, T-Rep?
yeah.
Drop some on the table. Got a lot of lead shot in there now.
Is it cleaning all that black sand out?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
It's ending up down in the mini map, but it's taking care of it though.
That's awesome right there.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that thing was loaded with the black sand. PA just got that little piece of scoop out, and I think he worked with it for about 15, 20 minutes just to get it down to where we could see the color.
I think it was longer than that.
It might have been.
I'm not the best at it either, but
Practice makes perfect, brother.
yeah. I am Zaxon's in the house. What's going on, Zach? How are you, brother? Got to give out some wrenches. Got to give out some wrenches, not block them.
And wifey, he's working that. He's working those cons right now that got out. We got out of the dredge. She was asking how the gold was.
I see some in there, but not a whole lot. I'm not running this real fast at all, so we know it's in there.
Yeah, yeah. There was too many in that little half scoop. Surely the goodness it all wasn't in that half scoop.
Right. That was the top of the bucket, and we bounced it around the truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I poured it out of my bucket into yours.
Hmm. I see some in there. It's dancing around with some black sand in them little holes.
Probably a lot more than what you expect to know.
Yeah, that's usually the case. Looks
Yeah.
like there's nothing in there, and then when you get it out in the pan,
Yeah, I've done that with my sluice a time or two. Nothing hardly up in the top of it, and I thought, well, okay, we had a bust today. And I cleaned that thing out, and it was plumb loaded with gold.
give Space Miner a wrench. Who else needs a wrench? Katie needs a wrench. 406 is in the house. 406 Prospect. Rich from A3 Skyward. Kathleen Maples is in the house. Adrian's in here from the UK. Yeah, this is a 3,700 gallon pump. I got it backed off with my, what is it called?
Speed dial?
Washington Beach, mining speed controller. See little tiny pieces. Pure black sand there, brother.
Oh, I'd say, yeah, you're in the bottom of the bucket, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, be sure to hit that like button.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a comment. Let's give PA a little support here. I enjoyed meeting all the YouTubers that I met down there. What little bit of time I got to spend with them. I got there a
Oh, it
little
was,
late into the week, and yeah, there's a pretty good group of guys and gals that was there.
yeah, I missed. I got there late in the week myself, Friday night and Friday afternoon. But next year I got 6 days, so definitely gonna be down there. Cool. That's it. That's the rest of the bucket. Just a little bit here. Clean that up off the table. Make sure there's no gold in it. A lot of black sand down in here, man. The shiny should be in the hole. He's still good. Got my trusty old box level here. Works great. I wish these were gold nuggets. Cleans that black sand out nice, man.
Make it a lot easier to work up the final.
Yeah, it leaves you with quarter cup of cons, maybe, if that. Mm. The water stayed clean this time.
Do you rerun your cons again?
Absolutely. 2, 3 times.
Okay.
I was messing with this to get it right. You know what I mean? And like I kept finding more gold, and like not a lot, but definitely more gold the second and third times I was running it. And I think I got it right now. So we'll see. Some of them bigger rocks out of there. Let it run. Be nice to see a nugget down there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Picker or something.
Yeah, nice little picker. Little fat picker, that'd be nice. There've
All
been
that
some got
fluffy
out of
stuff's in the house. Good.
they've been some got out of that area right there. And last summer I was up upstream from where we ran that at. I cleaned off about 25 feet of one bank. About five. I had to go about five 5 to 6 feet deep to get the bedrock.
Wow, 6 feet down.
Yeah. Yeah, it ranged because it rolled. It had waves in the bedrock. So you was ranging from 5 to 6 feet. Yeah. A lot
That
of
is
chucking
cool.
rocks.
You
A
know, I've been
lot of
feeling that.
throwing rocks out of a
I've
hole.
been feeling that all week. Well,
Hey, you didn't even get to go that have to go that deep. That was the best
right.
part about it. That was a good beginner spot. I will have to say it was a little aggravating getting the dredge up to it, but it was well worth it.
Oh, nah, that
Yeah,
was
that
easy,
was
man. Getting the dredge up there, I
yeah.
thought wasn't too bad.
No, just through that one current spot there. That was the worst part. That cart was a big help, though, wasn't
Oh my God, that was sweet, man.
it?
And then we just roped it off
I've
to the
got this.
truck and pulled it right out of the creek.
Yeah, I got this cart, and my dredge fits right on top of it, and it's got the blow up big tires on it, and you can tie a rope to your truck and pull it right up the banks, right out of the creek, and you can lower it down in it if they're real steep. Same.
Yeah, and it just floats. It just the tires almost it almost floats on the tires.
Yep, it's a sweet little setup, and it come with the. I bought this 6x12 enclosed trailer when I bought my dredge, and the dredge was in it, and that I got the cart with it. It was on the dredge was sitting on the cart when I bought it. So, and I didn't know how I'd feel about that at first until we started
Using it.
taking the dredge. Yeah, taking the dredge to the creek, and it's shoot. I don't know how much it cost that fella, but it is well worth the money.
Hmm. Man, I love running that dredge. That was so fun, man. Even being disoriented and freezing when I got out, I was stumbling all over the place.
Yeah, when you stay down for a while like that, that's what I'd already told PA. I said, when you come up now, you're going to be stumbling around a little bit, and especially if you stay down for a while. And sure enough, he stayed down there. I was guaranteed he was down there for at least an hour and a half,
Right.
every bit of it. And he gets up there and he pops that mask off and he starts walking around and he starts stumbling all over the place.
I was shivering, man. It was cold when I got out of there. Ooh.
That's my brother and sister in law. They're walking over there. So
These mats are so easy to clean out.
hello, everyone that's joined. Since shout it out, hello to them.
Two brothers treasures in the house. What's going on, brother? Did you watch any of their videos, man? They find all kind of guns and stuff. Magnet fishing.
Oh, they do the magnet fishing.
Yeah, two brothers treasure. All kind of knives, real cool knives, man. Down there in Florida, I believe they are. Gotta watch out for them gators down there.
Yeah.
Cool. See how I got these clamped down, Walt? That's what I forgot to bring. Plus the battery, too.
Ah.
PA sluice. Cool. See what we got here. There's still a bunch of black sand.
Uh-oh.
About a half a cup. Not bad.
That won't be too bad to work then.
Nah, not at all. Check the battery. We're good with that.
Well, did you ever get your results on your test?
No, he didn't call me, so that's a good thing.
Oh,
He didn't call
that
me and
must
say
be a
you're
good
having a
thing.
heart attack. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Get your butt in the hospital.
Yeah, that's a good. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, I was kind of worried when I left there. They didn't tell me anything. Last time they were like, "You're running good. Your heart's running at 71% for your age. That's great." And but they didn't tell me nothing. I got kind of concerned, but he didn't call me yesterday, so
No news is good news, huh?
right. Get all that gold on the bottom. Mostly black sand.
So you say that a tank what lasts about 3 hours
Yeah, the tank
altogether?
of gas.
Yeah, about the time we punched the hole and
Right. It was like 1 o'clock when we got in, 4:30 when we got out.
yeah, 3.5 hours, something like that. Yeah, it was something like that. 3 hours. First time we had to dredge out and then let somebody else use it. Well,
I'm sorry.
I did help you punch the hole.
I'm sorry I didn't come up. Well, I was having too much
No,
fun.
no,
I didn't
no,
even
no,
realize I
no,
was under
man,
there that long.
man. I was like, I've created a dredge monster for certain because, I mean, first time he's ever had the mask on, and he goes down and he doesn't come up. It's like, okay, he feels comfortable enough to stay underneath the water. That this is good. Yeah, because when you first get started, sometimes you feel like you're not getting the air that but you just got to relax. And when you relax,
Yeah,
then
it was tough.
you get your breathing in rhythm, and it goes good.
It was tough in the first when I first got in there, and I was like, man, this is hard to breathe. And then I just, like you said, relaxed, and I was cool, man.
Yeah, yeah, you just got to relax. I started out with the mouthpiece now, and I had the worst time with that because I tried to breathe through my nose every once in a while. Well, when you do that, you pop the seal on your goggles, and guess what goes up your nose?
Voila.
Water. Lots of water. Not a
Yeah.
good thing.
At first, I was like breathing through my mouth. Then I was able to breathe through my nose, and I was like, oh wow, this is cool. This is working. Like you said, you
Yeah.
took out that nose piece.
Yeah, I took that nose piece out of mine. That I have it's a OTS full face, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It is. It may cost a grand, but it is worth every penny because
Wow.
I can go down there and stay until it runs out of gas. I mean, it just
Hey, it's
And
not
when you get
sucking no more.
yeah, yeah, that's also your air too, PA.
Right.
But you do have that reserve little tank there, so you got a minute or two before after it shuts off.
Yeah, it was crazy. He tapped me on the shoulder and then poof, shut off.
I knew it was getting close. It had to be.
And a lot of black sand.
Yeah, and that's that heavy black sand too.
Hmm. Chunky.
So hope everyone's doing good tonight.
Hmm.
There's a bunch
Big
in here
heavy.
that yeah, that
Yeah, we
I
got
am not
25
familiar
people in the
with.
house. Grandma
Yeah,
Kelly just came in. How you doing, Grandma? Dutchie's
here's
in here.
Dutchy.
Gold Pan and
Yeah,
Dutchie.
yeah. I seen him on the other night. Yeah, my wife usually does the video and the YouTube and I'm just the go-to guy to get things done. Yeah,
Such a great time, Walt, we had that day, man. That was so cool.
oh, I know I enjoyed it. I needed it. I needed a break. And that's what I love about getting in the creek. It's not so much about finding the gold. I
Yeah,
love the peace
it's a
and
good time.
it may be a little to some people it's a lot of work. To me, even doing the work, I relax. I'm still relaxed because I'm not worrying about nothing else that's going on. I'm just enjoying the day, nature, taking in all of nature, and uh,
Wow.
when you're down underneath the water and you've got schools of fish swimming up to you and swimming by you, it's just an awesome day. You just don't get no better than that.
A lot of Micah.
Yeah, now that down there over here in North Carolina, it is loaded with mica.
So I like this gold trap because you can kind of pan it twice. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
With this big lip down here, just make sure you scratch it up real good. See if you miss anything. You know?
And so for all the ones that just come in or whatever, I'm the W and WK prospecting. The K will be on here. She stopped at the DG, which I'm in North Carolina, and she's over there at the house in Tennessee. So I'm at my brother's house.
I'm already seeing shiny, Walt.
Awesome.
That's why I got rid of some of this stuff here.
You still got quite a bit of product in that pan.
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear, brother. I just want to know, did you enjoy yourself, PA?
Oh my God, I want to go back like right now. I got the camper. Let's go.
Yeah.
I already been looking at dredges too.
Oh.
I hope Miss Patriot ain't listening to that. She'll shoot me. She, she
Yeah.
probably is.
I done picked out my next one. Well, the wife has the 2.5, and I have a 4, and but this new 6-inch single engine with the 3-stage sluice is it's small enough that I can work it in and out of the creeks. Now I've got a buddy. Now he has a 6-inch, but he has twin engines on his,
Oh,
and that's Tim uh, AU Minor.
right.
Yeah, and he is an awesome guy, and his dredge is a beast. I mean, literally a beast. You want to get a workout? Grab a hold of that 6-inch nozzle for a couple hours. Yeah, yeah, and do not get your hand close to any of the nozzle because it will suck it up in there.
Yeah, my finger was getting caught on that a couple times. I was like, oh,
Yeah. Well, see, I got the guard on mine, and you was lucky. Now he has a 6-inch with no guard, so yeah, and you feed this thing when you rake it in. You keep your hand at least 12 inches away from the end of the nozzle. That's it. That's the kind of suction this thing has. It is crazy. He's got two 500
there's
pumps.
so much lead in this, brother.
Oh,
There's a piece of shiny right there. You back open that hole. It's gonna take a while to work this down. Floater, floater. Piece of gold hanging up in there.
cool.
Definitely in the right spot. Well, I'll tell you that. There's a shit ton of lead here, all smashed up.
There you go. Yeah, and that was a shallow pocket. I'm waiting to see what's in the next pocket in front of it's going to bring. He's got all kinds of lead shot that's in this thing, and he's seeing color. He's down to that last, trying to get through that heavy black sand.
I'm not the best at this neither. It takes me forever.
My brother's sitting here biting at the bit. He's wanting to see what's in there as well. this is this is my brother, guys. If you can see him, he helped me out last summer. He
What's up,
was a
brother?
big
How are
help.
you? What's his name?
Rick,
Rick. Nice to meet you, sir.
he can't hear you, PA. I got my headset on.
Oh,
He's PA says hello. He says hey back. Yeah, I got my headset on. It's what I drive with, and I can hear so much better with it.
mm-hmm.
And you don't
I got
and you
mine
don't
in
get
too.
a, and you don't get all that background noise and all that. Okay. On another lead shot. I heard something rolling around the pan.
Yeah, look at this. There's a ball.
Oh dang,
It's a big lead ball. Few of them.
dang!
Few of them.
I found some uh, bearing balls
That's what it looked like. A bearing balls.
because they was flat on both ends on two sides of it, and
Mm-hmm.
they was about the size uh, over half of a dime size.
Wrist
I had
rockets,
about
maybe.
I had a whole about 10 of them in my dredge one day.
Yeah, this
Found
is
all
definitely
kinds
a
of
bearing
stuff.
ball. It's steel.
Yeah.
It's a steel ball.
Well, wherever they hadn't, they didn't even rust until I brought them up and I had them sitting in a pan like you got right there,
Mm-hmm.
and just within a couple hours they started rusting. But they didn't have any rust on them when I put them in the pan.
Pull them out of the hole. Yeah, crazy. That was a little floater that just left. It would be in the tailings. Trying to get through it a little quicker, but I don't want to go too quick.
No. That right there is a very slow, tedious process.
Mm-hmm. Shake it a little bit. There's a piece of shiny right there. Look at all that lead in there. Yeah, there's gold all through this wall.
All right. Yeah, that's the way prospecting works. You try it out, see that, start seeing that little shiny in your. Start out with you just a simple sluice box. I like the easy sluice box because it's just lightweight. It's easy to set up, and they're not real expensive. You can get one, but the catch radius on them the catch rate is just phenomenal. Uh, I have tested it and retested it, and I love it.
Which one is it?
But it's called the Easy Sluice. Easy Sluice, and that thing is it's got two pieces of miner moss, and it's got Hungarian ripples that clip in over the top of the miner's moss,
Okay.
and then all the way down through the pan, it has got the little ripples all the way. They go down in different sizes down through the pan. Besides that, it doesn't miss anything. If you set it up where you got a V in between the two bolts where the header is bolted onto it, uh, you just about can't run it wrong. Maybe
Look at all
overfeed
that.
it a bit. Maybe
Look at all that
overfeed
lead.
it. Look at
See
that.
that lead shot?
Dang.
Oh my God, this is loaded with gold.
It's about the only way you can is just overloading it, and I mean that you'd be just dumping scoops in it. That's it. But if you just feed it at a nice steady pace, uh, I've caught everything that's went through mine, and we've reworked it, and we found one little fly poop. They call them little fly poops because they're about the side end of a pinhead.
All right. Bye bye, lead.
Yeah, the bye bye lead.
Absolute lead balls, man. Definitely shotgun belts.
Eagle Eye, he has one of the easy sleuths. Do you like it, Eagle Eye?
Jamie loves this stuff. He wants to get out and find some gold, man. Jamie, Blister and Barnacles over there. That's my brother from another mother from the UK.
Oh, he's from the UK. What part of the UK?
Yeah, Jamie, what part of the UK? I think Nottingham or something like that. He said Robin Hood's area, where Robin Hood was back in the day. Look at that
Oh,
piece of
cool.
shiny. Get up there. I think it's Nottingham from no.
Oh, the wifey is back on here. The K of WK is in the house.
The boss, the mine
The
boss.
boss, the boss lady is here.
It's really fine, Walt, but it's here.
Some of that flood gold, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, check it out and just see how jagged it is when you get her all cleaned up. Get the
Right.
jeweler loop out and see how jagged it is, and you can kind of determine how far it
It
had to
went.
travel, how to travel off the vein.
See if it got beat up or not.
Yeah, or well, it smooths it out actually.
Right.
Yep. Because I got a friend, he's getting some pretty jagged stuff out of that area.
Starting to smile up top, brother.
I love it.
Sorry it takes so long with this.
Yeah, it's a very tedious process right there, and you don't want to lose your gold. You do all that work to get it in the pan. That last step, sometimes you got to do it 2 or 3 times to get your
Get it?
gold worked out of there. I got one of those max tables from like a milli table. It uh, it came originally from North Carolina Prospector. Bill over there was making them. I reckon he still makes them, but I bought mine there at Lucky Stripe. There's a guy that had it, had never used it, was still brand new, and I got it for half price.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, gotta love it. And you know what's bad? I've only used it once. I use somebody else's more than I use my own.
I guess he had it running, huh? He had it set up
Yeah,
and running.
his was already set up, ready to go, and it was like he said, "Well, I'm gonna do cleanup." He says, I s- "He says you can when I get." He said, "I'll clean mine up real fast, and then you can clean yours up." And I said, "Okay."
Okay.
All
Works for
right,
me.
works for me. I don't have to drag everything out and set it up.
Get it all right, set it up.
Yeah,
He's already
but
got it
when I
set
do
up.
use it, it is nice, so because you can really find, you can get that gold, you can get all the black sand out of it. They were it takes a lot of that tedious stuff out of it right there. And if you do get a little
Hmm.
black sand in it, then once you dry it, you can just take your little tweezers and
Brush
pick
it
it out
out.
with
Yeah.
with a magnifying glass, pick them out.
I just usually brush it. I let it dry up and then brush it out of the way with a little tiny paintbrush and separate it that way. It's been the best way for me.
Right,
Not having like a Miller table or anything like that.
right.
I don't know if you can see that smile up there yet, but all the way around.
Now I got to glare off the light there, PA. Well, that's good.
Best day I ever had down at Lucky Strike, I'll tell you that.
Now they do have a club down there at Lucky Strike that you can join, and it gives you access to a couple other pieces of property, and one of them has history. It's called Bracket Town. You can look it up online. The history of Bracket Town is very fascinating. I mean, it goes all the way back during the slavery days. This is how far this area goes back, and it's just the history and this whole area over here in North Carolina is. I mean, just right here at Rutherfordton, where my brother lives, actually is the town where they stamped minted the first gold coin in the U.S. I mean, the history here is just phenomenal. You can check out go to all the museums from Rutherfordton, Marion, Morgantown, any of these places around here, and the history that you will learn about is just absolutely phenomenal.
It is, yeah. And there's 100,000 acres, I think, where they're saying 100 acres or something that you can.
Up there at Bracket Town is over 100 acres, and you
Yeah,
got Box Creek down there, and I'm not sure. I think that's only like 20 something acres down there, but it's in prime time. I mean, they have their commercial wash plant down there
yep.
uh, on that property, and this thing, one guy can run it. Once it's up and running, one guy can run it. It's a beast, though, a literal beast. I'll have to take a video of it one day and get the wife to post it. I want to catch them running it though.
Hmm. Yeah, every time I was down there, they weren't running it. So,
Yeah. Well,
but
this
yeah,
last
man.
summer now they was running it a few days when I was over there, and I didn't even think about getting a video. I was too interested in getting back on my dredge.
Definitely worth it to join that club. It's $100 down and then $20 a month. You pay the first
Yeah.
month, and then you can go back every couple months and pay your dues when you get there. Don't let it go too
And
long though; you'll lose your membership.
and the $100 is only a one time uh fee.
Annual fee.
Yeah, it's just a one time. No, it's just that when you first join the club, that $100. Then after that, it is $20 a month, or I just pay it by the year. And if you
Right.
get someone else to join and they uh, use you as a reference, you get a free month.
Not a bad deal.
And like you can actually still dredge. Well, you have the property there where the restaurant and the campgrounds and everything. You can dredge and use the creek there, and it doesn't. If you do the membership, it doesn't cost you anything to dredge there. So I was figuring it up. If I was paying to dredge by the day on their property, I could get the membership for free pretty much at the end of the week, one week. So I was like, okay, I'm in. And then I
Yep.
have access to two other properties. The only thing about Bracket Town is that you have to use a high banker and you have to pump the water at least 400 to 500 feet. And they have big mounds of uh,
Tailings.
tailings from uh, it's in the woods that trees are growing out of, but they're big tailing piles.
I would love to get the metal detector down there. Well, get the gold bug down there.
Yeah, yeah, that's one thing I got to get out and start playing with is my uh, metal detectors a little more. Don't really have the time, but I have one. I have that
You have
Equinox 800.
oh, nice. That's a nice machine there.
Yeah, and the Gold Bug 2. The Gold Bug 2 I bought first, but I I took it to Alaska and then I realized that uh, I'm around a lot of water. One slip and bye bye Gold Bug.
Yep.
So then that's when I bought the Equinox 800
The
because it's waterproof.
the head is the head is waterproof, just not the machine itself. I think they
Right,
have
right.
something you can buy for it too.
Yeah, I got that little plastic cover. It just keeps the rain off of it. But if you
Okay,
was to slip and fall in the water,
it's done.
yeah, yeah, it's done. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, I got that little plastic cover. Yeah, the head is waterproof, but if you was to slip and fall, and you know how the rocks are when you're crossing a creek or whatever.
hmm
And I was like, yeah, okay, that's not what I want to be doing.
Yeah, not for a grand.
No, no,
Not for $1,000 machine, man.
no.
That's how much mine was. Nine, I think it was 900, 899.
Yeah, you got the extra head with it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the 6 and the 10.
Yeah, I have a 5-inch round and a 10-inch like oval.
It's funny. Mine is the opposite. My round is 10 inches and my oval is 6 inches. But it works good. I mean, I will have to say the Gold Bug 2, it does work good, but uh, it picks up everything.
Mm-hmm. You're digging
Yeah,
everything,
yeah, you're digging everything.
but it does give you a wobble pop for gold.
Yeah,
Definitely, because I got that 4 gram nugget I was using. It was going wobble wobble wobble, and then
yeah,
steel was just a straight up beep. You know what I mean? So it definitely gives you
right.
a different tone.
Well, what I done is I just got the baby sandbox out there, and I put me a, a little gold nugget, a little picker. Well, you know, I call it a picker,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody else calls it a little nugget. And I put it in one spot about 8 inches deep, and then I put me a piece, piece of steel, and then I had a piece of lead. I took a small lead weight, but they was far enough apart that it wouldn't the machine I could, and I just pinpointed, and it would then I tuned it into each particular metal and discriminated about, and find that's how you can find set your machine.
Okay, I'll have to do that. I went around the
Yeah,
backyard with my gold bug, and it's like 100 and something signals out there. I got to start. It was real dry when I did it, so I
yeah.
dug one spot, and now I got a hole in my yard. So I got to learn how to dig the plugs.
But the sand works really good. Yeah, like in a sandbox. That way, whatever you stick in there, you don't lose. Especially if you're sticking real gold in there.
Yep, some garnet in there.
Good possibility. That
Definitely
place is
some
loaded.
garnet.
That place is loaded with garnet down there.
Definitely flood gold. So what? About 2 hours we were running
Uh, well,
after we
we got
finally
it
punched
started.
the hole.
Got it. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Actually, we punched the hole. It took a hot minute to punch the hole big enough for you to get in, and then you run it about an hour and a half. So yeah, we run about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to punch out a big enough hole. It was pretty rocky.
Mm-hmm.
And the wifey is on here. She's on the computer. Awesome, wifey. Love you. And he's getting down to the nitty gritty on the clean out.
And there you go.
Ah, there is the shiny.
Yep.
Bunch of little stuff, but
Yep.
definitely some nice color.
And I'm sure there's some in the tailings to have to run again.
Yeah, got a little bit of a
Definitely
glare
got
on it
some
there,
shine in there.
PA. Yeah,
See if I can turn around, get rid of that
there you
glare.
go. Whatever. There you go. Now you can see it.
Definitely fine flood gold, but yeah, man, it's nice shiny.
Well, I'm just so glad you enjoyed it. That's a good way to your first experience.
What do you think? Well, worth going back? Cool. Sorry it took me so long, guys. T Reps heading over to JP's. Yeah, I'm just going to let it air dry. I don't think there's too much to weigh there. I don't think.
No.
Maybe a point one or something.
Well, like I said, I had never punched that spot, so yeah, at least I know there's some color in there. And I mean, really, we didn't you didn't have to go that deep, so that was the best part about it.
Cool beans. Thank you so much, Walt.
Hey, no problem, brother. And I believe I am over and out on here. I'm holding the phone in my hand.
Got a little smile in there.
That is awesome. Got you a
Definitely a little
little
smile.
shiny and got to run a dredge.
Yes, sir.
Way to
Learned
go,
how to scuba
PA.
dive too.
That's it,
Pretty
brother.
much, right?
Yeah, that's surface air there.
Definitely get that put in a jar. I appreciate that, Walt. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, man, you are so welcome. Well, it was nice seeing some new names up there for me, and my wife probably knows most of you, but for me, like I said, this is usually her forte, and but keep digging, brothers. That's all
Yes,
I can
sir.
say.
Got some new stickers up on the board. The Lucky Strike sticker, Badger Exploration, Scars Prospecting. Yeah, man. WK. Got the WK sticker on the board and on the bucket. Check out this Jericho hooked me up with this agate. I pulled it
Oh
out
yeah.
and it's shaped like a D for Dan. Check that out. That's pretty cool,
That's
right?
just too cool.
Yeah, that was unexpected. So I got a little Lucky Strike pin up in there.
Well, if anybody sees me down there at Lucky Strike, be sure to come over and give me a big shout out. You know, I'm about as laid back as they come, and if you want to try to learn how to run one of the dredges, if you're not forgetting underneath the water, my wife has that 2.5, and we don't mind letting somebody learn how to use one. I mean, it's a lot of money to fork out front without knowing whether that's what you want to do or not. I done it, but if I hadn't liked it, then I've been trying to sell all that stuff. But
Right.
but I lucked up. I love it, and but so that's the reason that if somebody wants to try it, I am more than willing to let somebody go have a go at it.
Here's what Miss Patriot found while we was dredging.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she found a little bit too.
Yeah, good deal. So you found gold all the way around, brother.
Yeah. Well, Miss Patriot found that.
Yeah, yeah. It don't count. It's
She's
hers.
hooked now.
I
She's
got
got
it.
the gold
I
fever,
got it. Yeah. Hey, PA. she sees what's in the green pan, and that'll be hers too.
along with the rest.
Yeah, there you go.
So, all right. Well, I'll let you go, brother.
All right.
Thank you so
Later,
much
everyone.
for letting me.
Oh, no problem. And if I see you down there again and you want to hit her again, we'll get her again.
All
Later,
right.
brother.
See you, man. She's upstairs, Katie, and I will tell her you said hello. Definitely. Treasure fam. Hashtag treasure fam. Trying not to kick myself off. 39 likes. That's awesome. Yeah, we had a great time, Jamie. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Joseph. Appreciate it, my friend. 13 people still in the house. A lot of people probably a lot of people probably took off for JP's. Wow, it's 9:30 already. All right, 9:20. I am a panning amateur at 406. Definitely. It takes me forever. And that black sand was heavy, man. I like it, Cheryl. I definitely like that gold, man. Little smile there. That's the best I ever did down there, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was a good time, Jamie, right? David Cannon, what's up, brother? Just went through some gold and stuff like that. How you doing, Dave? Not sure if you were in here watching us pan and go through the sluice and all. There's probably some more gold in that in the tailings. I'm gonna have to rerun that. Excuse me 1 second, guys. So all this stuff behind me is going to be going into the camper. That's going to be cool. Yeah, I'm going to rerun that stuff 406 and make sure we got it all. It's again, it was fine, and definitely need to get in front of where I was and look for some more. Yeah, I'm getting there. 406. I mean, it's taken me a year to get where I'm at today, so I'll get better and better as time goes on. Can't wait to get out to Arizona, baby. Tailings, Jamie, the tailings. Joseph says oil bubbles are no longer a problem. Now I got soap suds. Katie, it was really fun, man. Thank you, Cheryl. She said she's selling the Hardy before any dredges goes. Anybody wants to come up, they can come on up if you want. Links pinned at the top. Cheryl, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a good one. I know it's getting late over there. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to pan some of that stuff out, just go through it and pan it again. David Canham says he's ready for some warmer weather. I'll tell you what, it's been cold here the last couple of days, man, and rainy. We were sitting out there today going over the camper with the place that I bought it from, and it was raining and cold, man. I was freezing. I'm used to that 80-degree weather. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this up. We've been going for an hour and 27 minutes. Make it an hour and 30, and we'll get on out of here. Maybe stop by JP's. Maybe. Yeah, Western New York. Yeah, Joe was telling me it was cold up there from Gold Eagle prospecting. He said it was cold up there. It's that cold, misty rain. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna hang that flag in the camper. I'm gonna put the sword in the camper and the two American Eagle things there, the Liberty Bell and the flag. Definitely gonna hang them in the camper. I want to thank everybody for coming in. It's definitely a good time, and I appreciate the support. Just wanted everybody to have a good time. Um, Check out J&J Prospecting, man. I shared his videos. He's a funny dude, man. You gotta check him out. Oh, you got spots dropping snow, man. I don't want no snow. Everyone is live when you need sleep. Yeah, you're 5 hours ahead of us, Jamie. But thank you for coming in, Jamie. I really appreciate you coming out. We need to get you up on one of these lives, man. Got to see your face. David, take care, brother. Thank you for stopping in, man. I really appreciate it. Ooh, 2:37 a.m. here, bro. Yeah, I'll be sleeping. Camper's awesome. I can't wait to get it out there, man. See it down at Lucky Straight. We'll have the canopy out and all that, all set up. The fire going. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time with that. Miss Patriot's like, we got some other places to go to. She's checking out everything in Pennsylvania now where we can hook up the RV. You know what I mean? She was like, why don't we just get a camper? I'm like, I didn't say no. I just shut up. I closed my mouth and never said a word and let her do all the decision making. Now we got one. She's probably listening, shaking her head upstairs. But we got this going for an hour and 30 minutes, and I'm gonna shut it down and go check out a couple other lives, and I'll see you guys around the YouTubes. All right, everybody, be cool. PA Patriot out. All right, Jamie, thank you, brother. I'll see you in the morning. I'm gonna end it, and God bless everybody, and have a great night. See you guys.